Hi boys and girls. What do plums, peaches, pluots, which is a combination of nectarines and plums, and nectarines have in common? Well, they all have stones in the middle of them. They're called stone fruit and they're delicious. So today we're going to talk a little bit about peaches. Now peaches are in season from about May to all the way to July and August. Now September you can still get peaches really good, but what if you can't find them fresh? Join me over here, I'll show you a couple more ways to get peaches. The frozen food section. So the next best place to get peaches if you can't get them fresh is in the frozen food section. You can get them usually all year round. And the nice thing is they typically don't add sugar. One more place, come on over. Another way is to get them canned. Now anytime you can something, they have to put preservatives and things in there that try to make it last longer. So this one's actually canned in heavy syrup. It adds 19 grams of sugar to the peaches just to let it sit in this can. So you want to be careful. They also pack in light syrup, which is about 16 grams of sugar, or they're packed in water. Now see, even this one has added sweeteners, but probably the best option is the one added in water, right? So obviously we always want to get them fresh, but if you can't, frozen and canned are a great way. But join me in the kitchen. I have a guest today that's gonna help us make a yogurt peach parfait. We're gonna have her do something kind of fun. Peaches were actually found growing wild in China thousands of years ago. Wow. Did you also know that peaches actually have a really beautiful pink bud that pops up on the tree right in springtime before the peach starts to grow? Check out this gorgeous orchard of peaches. Isn't that amazing? Now, in history, a long time ago, the Spaniards actually brought peaches to South America. Columbus brought peaches to America on his second and third voyages from China. And Alexander the Great brought peaches to Europe. Thank goodness for history, because now we can find peaches even in the United States. Now, the #1 leading cause of death in America is heart disease. Peaches are full of things that help your heart. Choline, vitamin C, vitamin E, and potassium, right? All 4 of those are super good for your heart. Now, the other thing is the heart and your brain are very best friends when you eat good foods. Listen to this, your heart's job is to pump blood, just like a muscle. Once you pump that blood, the brain benefits because all the blood gets up to your brain and helps you to focus and think and remember things and have an awesome attitude. Now it's time to make our yogurt peach parfait. So we have my friend Kristen Andrus with us here today, and we have a fun little thing that we're gonna make together, but I'm gonna give her a challenge because Kristen also has an Instagram. Tell us your Instagram.
It's Kristen Andrus.
Yes, and a website.
KristenAndrus.com.
Where she has awesome recipes for teachers and kids, so check her out. Now, she could do this with her hands tied behind her back, so I'm gonna give her a challenge. We're gonna balance this little stress ball on her heads. Now, Kristen, if I drop mine first, you get the first bite. If you drop yours, I'm going in.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Okay, so this is a peach parfait, and what I love about it, it can be breakfast, it can be lunch, it can be an after-school snack, or really could even be a dessert because it has a lot of sweetness, but it's all really healthy ingredients. And it's really fun because you can put together whatever you want. Yes, shoot! Dang it! I won! Trying to keep it on.
Oh no, we get 3 turns, my friend. Keep going.
Okay, so we are gonna stack this. And actually, let's each make our own since we're gonna make them a little bit different.
Okay.
I'm gonna start with some yogurt. And so we have our glasses. We'll show you right here. And I'm gonna put my first scoop of yogurt. I love Greek yogurt, but you can really use any kind of yogurt you like.
Okay.
So you add what you want.
Sounds good.
And I'm gonna cut up some of these peaches. We've been talking about.
What is my problem?
Oh my gosh, I had no idea. I just didn't have such a talent.
Okay, 2 to 1, 2 to 1, 2 to 1.
Where'd mine go?
Right behind you. There you go. It's right on the floor.
Okay.
Okay, this is my last chance. I gotta get serious. Here we go.
Okay, so we have. Oh no! I had it in a good spot.
We're even.
Stuck in my
I know, but see, you're
hairspray.
cutting, so it's harder.
Okay, so next we're gonna put in some peaches.
Oh, that color is
you
so
can take
gorgeous.
some peaches as well.
Okay,
and put it in yours.
Okay.
So we're gonna layer those peaches in, and it just brings out that sweetness with the yogurt. And like I said, I'll serve this to my kids for breakfast, but we'll have it as after-school snacks, and sometimes they'll even want it as dessert.
Oh, it smells so good already.
Isn't it delicious? Okay, and then we're gonna layer in some bananas.
Okay.
So let's each add some bananas. Oh, darn it!
Okay, we're totally.
Wait,
that's you! I got
know
the
that
first
was me.
bite. Okay, I'm still going.
Okay, so bananas, you put your bananas in.
All right.
Should I grab mine?
Yeah, you don't have to put it on anymore.
We done?
Because I won. It's okay.
Okay, you're going bananas. I
Yes.
am going granola.
Oh, that's
I'm gonna add a little bit of granola here.
Oh.
Any kind of granola works. So your favorite.
All right.
We're gonna kind of push it down there.
Okay.
I'm gonna do one more scoop of
Oh, that's
yogurt.
pretty, and it's like piled in
It's
there.
all piled in. We're gonna do a little scoop of yogurt because it looks so pretty, and it kind of looks fancy. You can invite friends over after school and do that.
Oh,
I'm gonna do a little
it.
topping of nuts on mine.
Oh, that looks so
a little
good.
cranberry.
Okay, now the fun thing about these, remember we do 5 ingredients, kids. So we've got 5, but if you want to do something different, cranberries are really fun. These ones are actually sweetened with applesauce, apple juice. So I'm gonna put some in here to add a little bit more color. And then we have pecans, or we have these nummy little chocolate graham crackers. So lots of fun things you can put, right?
Lots of toppings, yes. Okay. So our finishing touch is we're gonna drizzle a little bit of honey right there. And this looks like an ice cream sundae, but is really a healthy peach parfait. And if you serve this to your friends or your grandma or your mom, she will be in heaven with this delicious and very healthy recipe.
I love it.
Here's your honey.
Hers? Maybe I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
You can have
it's
mine.
almost there. It's almost there. I got it. Okay, we're good. Okay, now
Okay,
we're gonna
you
eat.
get the first bite.
Here
Tell
you
me
go.
what you think.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm digging in. All right, here we go.
Very, very good.
Okay, I got a little bite of the honey. I've got some nuts, and I'm gonna dig a little deeper and go for a banana and a peach. Cheater, cheater. Oh my gosh, they're so good. Oh, I got a big burst of honey and nuts. That was so good. How's yours?
So good. Delicious.
You got peach in that too.
Mm-hmm.
I
Very
didn't get
filling.
peach in my bite.
So good.
Really,
And banana.
that tastes really substantial.
Yeah, and you could add blueberries, you could add apples, you could add anything you want.
I love it.
Really good.
Okay, so super versatile. Now, remember kids, you can eat peaches plain, you can make a fruit parfait, you can even put them in a smoothie, but get peaches in your diet this week. Join me in the other room for yoga. Okay, if you remember last year, we did something called ladder breath. Do you remember? All you're gonna do is push your chairs in, find a place on the floor where you're gonna have a little bit of space. Okay, you're not gonna hit anything around you or anyone. Now, balance on your toes right here. Get the weight of your body kind of in the middle, and then we're gonna slowly pretend like we're climbing a ladder. And you're gonna take your breath and you're gonna go a little climb like this. And then another one. All the way till we get to the top of the ladder and you've reached the top of your ability to breathe, okay? You can't take in any more air, okay? So here we go. Hold it. And exhale. Nice job. Okay, I think we climbed about 8 steps. Let's try to go to 9. Okay, here we go. Hold it. And exhale. Nice job. Okay, last one. Let's go to 10. Here we go. Okay, let all the air out. And here we go. Hold it. And exhale. Nice job, way to go. So sometimes taking your breath and doing it in different ways teaches your brain to focus, and it automatically kind of changes what you're thinking about. So these breathing techniques may kind of seem silly, but it's a really fun way to change up the way that the brain works and to build some muscles to be able to help your breathing and to be able to help your blood flow throughout your body, okay? So today we're gonna do a sun salutation that we practiced last week. And then we're gonna add something called a chair pose and a lunge, okay? It's gonna be fun. So here we go. So make sure you have a little bit of room around you. Stand with your feet a little bit apart, right below your hips. You're gonna inhale the arms all the way up, reaching super, super tall, give your spine lots of room, and then exhale, folding forward. Good, holding here for 3 counts. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good, let all that blood flow to your head. Stretch the back of those muscles. Nice, last one, inhale. And exhale. Okay, bring the hands onto the floor, shoulder width apart, and holding here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice job. You can always drop your knees if it ever feels like it's too intense. Okay, when you're ready, lower down, inhale up, and exhale back to down dog. Nice job. 2 more breaths. Okay, when you're ready, bend your knees and just do a little hop up. And all we're gonna do is come into what we call chair pose. Pretend like you've got a chair behind you and you're trying to sit in it. Now, while you're thinking about that, ask yourself, what muscles are working right now to get me to be in this position? I can feel my quadricep muscles, my calf muscles. I can feel my arms as I reach out, and I can also feel my hips and my back. Hold it for 2 more counts. Inhale. Inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Nice job. Okay, here's the lunge. Keep the right foot where it's at. Take the left foot back so you're coming into a lunge, okay? Now you wanna make sure your knee is in a good position. You don't want it too far in front of your ankle or too far behind it. So get it right over your ankle and then bring the arms up. Big deep breaths. Inhale. 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 Last one. And come back down. Nice job. We're going to switch legs. So take the right leg back. The left leg comes forward. Reach it all the way forward. It's a really good stretch for your hips. Good. And your legs. Come all the way up. Big deep breaths. Inhale. Keep going. Last one. And release. Nice job. Take that left foot back and drop all the way back. Nice job. Now, come to the center. We're just gonna do a little back stretch. So take your hands back behind you, clasp them together, and point the knuckles down. Drop the head back and breathe. Good, get a good stretch in your neck and in your throat, and point those knuckles down for a good stretch in the arms. And release. Nice job. Let's try that routine one more time. Here we go. A little faster this time. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Step the feet back. Holding in plank for 3. And lower down. Inhale up. Back to down dog. Holding here for 3. Okay, bend your knees and jump up. Come right into chair pose. Whoa, good job. Find the middle so you can get the weight of the body in the middle of the feet. So your hips are reaching back as your hands are reaching forward. 3 breaths here, inhale. And exhale, fold forward, nice job. Okay, we're gonna take that right leg back first this time. Left leg comes up. And into the lunge. You can drop the knee too. If you want to stand up, that's one way. If you're a little too tired, drop the leg and drop the knee and reach up. Big deep breaths. Good, exhale back down. Now switch legs. Left leg comes back, right leg comes up. Drop the knee this time if you'd like. Inhale up. Last one. And release. Nice job. From here, come back into down dog. Just 2 quick breaths. Good. When you're ready, slowly walk the feet up to the hands and roll it up. Give that spine lots of room to move and to stretch. And exhale back down. Nice job. That was a good workout for our heart and our brain, right? Okay, we're gonna do daydream today. Now for daydream, I want you to imagine that it's fall, so it's maybe a little bit windy, and it's a blue sky, white cloud kind of day. And I want you to imagine that you're sitting underneath a peach tree, maybe one that looks kind of like this. There's plenty of shade, right? And I just want you to imagine you're sitting there, relaxing your hands. Now you can lay down if you have space in your room. But just get in a place that's comfortable for you. Sometimes people like to take their ankle and put it up and fold it over into a lotus pose, whatever's comfortable for you. Then we're just gonna focus on our breathing for 1 minute and 20 seconds, okay? So starting at your toes, try to relax your toe muscles and your calf muscles and your quadricep muscles and your hips and your stomach and into your chest and all the way out to the arms. See if you can relax those muscles and just simply listen to the breath. The inhale and the exhale. Inhale and exhale. See if you can imagine seeing peaches on that tree. Maybe there's a little breeze. Good, let your imagination just go all the way underneath that peach tree and just see if you can imagine that you're right there. Maybe it even smells like peaches. There 30 more seconds. Last one. Good. When you're ready, slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Move your head from side to side. If you're laying down, turn to your left and then make your way up into a seated position. And let's take one final breath. Sit up really tall, give your spine lots of room. Let's go all the way up to 10. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And exhale back down. Nice job. Remember, eat your peaches this week. Tag me at Instagram or Facebook and let us know your favorite way to eat peaches. We'll see you next week on YogaMeDo.